personal commitment.
Thank you very much. Item number 2, declarations of interest. To receive any declarations of disclosable pecuniary interests from members in respect of business to be transacted on this particular agenda tonight. Councillor Morehouse.
I believe Councillor Black sent apologies as well.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That is correct. Thank you, yes. Councillor Morehouse. Looks like we have no declarations of interest. Minutes of the previous meeting. To approve the minutes of the ordinary meeting of Sandwich Town Council as trustees of Sandwich Tollbridge Fund held on the 18th of December 2023, and to consider any matters arising from those minutes not covered elsewhere in this agenda, and this is attachment number 1.
Recommend approval.
Thank you. And do we have a seconder? And that's Councillor Ripley as a seconder. All those in agreement, please signify. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's been passed. Item number 4, payment schedules. Item 4A is to approve the Sandwich Tollbridge Fund payment schedule for January. And item number 4B is to approve the Sandwich Tollbridge Fund Guildhall payment schedule for January. Item 4C is to approve the Museum and Archives payment schedule for January. These are attachments 2A, 2B and 2C.
Recommend approval.
Thank you very much, Councillor Marie, and seconded by Councillor Ripley. All those in favour, please signify. And that's everybody there. Thank you very much. Item number 5, finances and investments. 5A, to receive and approve the Sandwich Tollbridge Fund statement of accounts as at 31st of December 2023. Item 5B, to receive and approve the Sandwich Tollbridge Fund Guildhall statement of accounts as at 31st of December 2023. Item 5C is to receive and approve the Sandwich Guildhall Museum statement of accounts as at 31st of December 2023. Item 5D is to receive and approve the Quilter Cheviot Assets Management Monthly Investment Report as at 31st of December 2023. These are attachments 3A, 3B, 3C and 3D.
Recommend approval.
Thank you, Councillor Marie. Councillor Fortescue.
Well, as has previously been pointed out, the return on the capital is not very good.
Indeed. Town Clerk, was there any follow-up on Councillor Fortescue's query from the previous meeting?
So I know that the RFO is trying to organise a meeting, and I think you had a conversation, Councillor Anderson, I think, with the RFO.
No, we haven't yet, but
okay.
We're about to.
Yes, yes. So I knew there was something happening soon.
Yes. Yeah. But actually this return does look a little better.
Just to remind the councillors that the investment report we are on a low risk.
Yeah. Very low risk indeed. Yeah.
That's why the
Councillor Mrs. Carter pointed this out before. Thank you for that, Councillor Marie. I have a proposal for acceptance of these. Do I have a seconder at all? Okay. Thank you very much, Councillor Tuker. And all those in favour, please signify. Thank you. Councillor Fortescue, are you abstaining? Thank you very much. Could I ask Councillor Fortescue that yourself and Councillor Anderson approach the responsible financial officer to engage with the meeting, if that would be agreeable with you. Item number 6 is the investment drawdown. Trustees to receive a report from the RFO to request permission to draw down £25,000 from STBF investments to top up the Sandwich Tollbridge Guildhall account. A decision is required. This is attachment number 4, and the recommendation is, please can the trustees approve a drawdown of £25,000 from investments. Please note that more may be required in March just to cover this year-end spend. And when I spoke to the RFO, she did say this is from the previous budgeting that came from the current financial year we're in, but obviously the financial year we'll be going into, we should not have this same situation continuing, we're hoping. So it is an interim measure, and unfortunately it's something more or less we've got to bite the bullet. We need to cover, it is literally as a cover option, as a more or less an insurance policy, the RFO's told me, and she said so this would just bolster the accounts to make sure that we don't overspend towards year end. So I need a decision on this. Somebody to propose and second this.
Sorry, I just got one question. The final sentence in the purpose of the report, the second section ends with, please note that depending on the activity during the rest of the year, this may be the only monies required for investments during the year. Now, you could accept that, but I think it probably should be this may not.
May not,
yeah.
Indeed.
So could that be revised? So is it not flagging up the fact that there may be a need to come back?
In March?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, thank you for that. Just flag that up. So, but as I say, it's unfortunately the RFO said it is a need to cushion our year end, and hopefully it will not be spent. So, Councillor Franklin?
Yeah, just to approve the recommendation.
Thank you very much for that. And do I have a seconder?
Yeah.
Councillor Marie is seconding that, and all those in favour please signify. Okay, and we've got one abstention. Councillor Duca. Thank you very much, and that item is passed. Thank you very much there. And then we have I've got a bit lost. Item 6, item 7. Museum's mission statement. The trustees are asked to approve the new mission statement for Sandwich Guildhall Museum, which is recommended by the Museum and Archive Committee, who have met to consider the mission statement in November 2023. This is attachment number 5, and a decision is required on this. The recommendations are the trustees are asked to approve the above mission statement for the museum to be used on all policies and plans as required. And as I say, this was considered and discussed by the Museum and Archives Committee already, and it was agreed. Councillor Anderson.
Yes, I propose that we approve this updated mission statement.
Thank you very much for that. Councillor Duca is seconding that, and all those in favour of this mission statement please signify. That's everybody. Thank you very much. That is passed. And item number 8 is the Guildhall Collections Development Policy. Trustees are asked to approve the updated collections policy for Sandwich Guildhall Museum, which is recommended by the Museum and Archive Committee, who met to consider the collections development policy in November 2023. These are attachments 6A and 6B, and a decision is required on this. The recommendation is that the trustees are asked to approve the collections development policy. Councillor Ripley?
Yes, I'm
proposing.
that's the word.
Okay. And Councillor Anderson seconding. And all those in favour, please.
I wanted to.
Oh, did you want to talk?
I wanted to say something.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, you can do, Councillor Wells.
Yeah, the item which talks about items that will not be collected. 4.2. I wonder if that should just be expanded to. I mean, obviously there's a big debate going on about the stuff that the museum holds that might have been pilfered from other countries, or that talks about, you know, human remains or things that have been stolen from. So just whether we should have a policy on that. So if we were offered something, for example, that had been, you know, pilfered from the Indian subcontinent in the past through the actions of the empire.
Yeah,
Indeed,
it's a very good point. It is mentioned.
Repatriation.
Is it?
15.
It's covered.
Yeah, and also
Okay. Ignore that.
Okay, that's it. So this has been proposed and seconded. All those in favour, please signify.
Thank you.
That's everybody, that's unanimous. Thank you very much for that. And item number 9 is the Guildhall Collections Care and Conservation Policy. Trustees are asked to approve the updated Collections Care and Conservation Policy for Sandwich Guildhall Museum, which is recommended by the Museum and Archive Committee, who met to consider the Collections Care and Conservation Policy in November 2023. This is attachment 7A and 7B, and a decision is required. Recommendation is the trustees are asked to approve the updated collection, care and conservation policy for the museum. Do I have a proposal?
Yes, I propose that we accept this.
Councillor Anderson is proposing acceptance. Councillor Ripley's was first seconding it. All those in favour, please signify.
Yeah.
That's unanimous. Thank you very much. Item number 10 is date of next STC as STBF trustee meeting is the 26th of February 2024. Thank you very much for your participation in the meeting.
That's the that meeting closed, is it?
That's that meeting closed. I gather it's approved. Trustees meetings closed. The next one will be quarterly in February. So we now move back to the Sandwich Town Council meeting on Monday the 29th of January 2024, and we re-adjourn at item number 19, confidential matters under the Public Bodies Admissions to Meetings Act 1960, extended by section 100 of the Local Government Act 1972. The public may be excluded from the meeting for the following items of business on the grounds that they involve the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in Part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Local Government Act 1972 by virtue of the paragraphs specified against this item. Item number 1 is information relating to a particular employee or applicant to become an employee or a particular office holder under the authority, and a decision is required. Could I have a proposer? Councillor Morehouse, and a seconder, Councillor Gray, for going into confidential. All those in favour, please signify now. Okay, that's unanimous. Thank you very much.